Are you in a place that you don't want to be? Hey everyone, Bill Markham here from Central Community Church, and we've been in this amazing series called The Bible Project. And if you haven't checked them out yet at thebibleproject.com, please do support them. They are amazing. But this week we talked about this question. What do you do when you find yourself in a place you don't want to be? And this is what the Bible describes as exile. Now, the Bible describes it this way, that in the Old Testament, there was this people called Israel, and they represent you and I, and they found themselves in a place called Babylon. And that's anytime you find yourself enslaved to certain things. You find yourself in a place you didn't want to get to. And how does that happen? Well, the Bible explains it simply this way, that God, our loving Father, gives us instructions, much like I would tell my kids before I gave them the car keys. Here's the certain way I want you to drive and navigate. Not because I'm a tyrant, but because I want them to survive, and I kind of like my car. So when they come back, I say, how did that go? This is the idea. Now, Israel had a choice, and so do you. Do it that way or not. And as a consequence of not doing it that way, they found themselves in a place they shouldn't have been. They didn't want to be. And this is what the Bible calls exile. So, how do you get out? Well, the author in Hebrews, which is a New Testament book, ties this Old Testament theme to us in the New Testament, in this world, in this reality. And he says, you gotta throw things off. You gotta throw it off, those things that are holding you back. You actually have to take responsibility. You are not a victim, so stop thinking it. Throw those things off and run with perseverance. Sometimes it's just hard work. I was thinking about that this week. I hate participation ribbons. I don't want a participation ribbon for being a dad. I want to win gold. So why would you settle for mediocre in anything? So he says, throw those things off, press forward, and keep your eyes on Jesus. Why? Well, because he's the author and perfecter of this new way of living. So do you really want to be free? Do you really want to be free? Do you want to find your way out of exile? Then throw off the things that are holding you back, press on even when it's hard, and fix your eyes on Jesus. And may you find your freedom.